to take an opportunity to cover over some of the stretches I like to do post a run. So I'm a runner by trade before I got into yoga. So these stretches are really great in opening up through the shoulders, hamstrings, quads, all the areas that get real tight when you've done a little bit of running. So let's move in. First, we're gonna start with a couple things. Blocks, optional for some of the pyramid poses and stretches we'll do. Not a requirement, but I like having them handy nearby. We're gonna get started on our belly. So belly down, come onto the mat. Like down, if you have your blocks, you can allow toes together. Breathe and relax. From here, come onto the right fingertips. Slide the fingertips in line with the chest. Start to rotate onto the left leg, extend the right leg long, flex the right foot for a gentle shoulder stretch. Eye gaze finds its way to the ceiling. You can bring your block and place it under your left ear if you'd like. We're just passing through here. 3 to 5 breaths. Nice, easy, slow movements. Come back onto the belly. Extend the right arm out. Left hand slides in, fingertips in line with the chest. Start to open the chest to the left. Flex the left toes. Left leg can stay on top or step behind you. I failed to mention this on the other side. It's kind of optional, so play with what you like. This makes it a little deeper for you, but you keep that left leg on top as well. Left arm extends out, bringing everything back here. Hands come in line with the chest. Heels and toes together to touch. Take an inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, lower the chest down. Let the hands come out in front of you. Forearms find their way onto the mat, palms face down. Sphinx pose. Heels and toes together to touch, zipping up that nice cobra tail. Press the pelvis into the mat. Lift the head and heart. On the inhale, heart lifts. On the exhale, shoulder blades pull down, stretching through the heart. Three to 5 breaths here. Just really feeling what's natural in your body. Everybody's different post run, so maybe you need to hang out in some of these a little bit longer, making them more yin type. Or maybe you only need 3-4 breaths and you can move on. Slowly start to relax the hands and chest down. Palms come in line with the chest. Press through the palms and lift the chest as you push the hips back to a child's pose. Slide the hands back. Open the knees wide, wider than your mat maybe. Coming to a peaceful warrior, heels and toes together, touch. Inhale, rise the hands. As you exhale, fold the hands forward and slide that left hand underneath that right for a shoulder stretch. Left ear finds the mat, right hand extends long. You look to the right, relax and breathe. Left hand slides in, press through the palm. Extend that right hand slides in, left hand extends up. Bring that left hand down, extend the left fingertips out, bring that right arm underneath the left. Switching ears, switching sides. Continuing to breathe, always focusing on the breath, mouth closed through the nose. Focusing your pranayama, your life force, on your ujjayi, that yogic breathing. Left palm comes down, right hand lifts up. Right palm comes down. Bring the knees back together. Come to a tabletop. Nice and easy. Take a couple cat-cows to massage the spine. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, eye gaze follows, shoulder blades pull back. Exhale, round and curl. Chin tucks into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Take as many of these as you need. Feel free to pause the video, slow down. As you cat pose, round it out. Hold that cat pose. Keep that protraction of the shoulders. Keep the hands active and engaged with the shoulders stacking over the wrist. Extend the right leg behind you, coming onto the balls of the right feet. Do the same for the left. Planksasana, high plank. Breathe here. Exhale, hips lift, heart melts. Downward facing dog. Nice downward facing dog. Stretch those heels down. Maybe they touch the mat, maybe they don't. That's really not the matter of importance here. It's more about trying to open up the back of the body. Take an inhale, right leg up. Don't kick a plant if it's behind you. Bend that left knee. Exhale. Right foot between the hands. Inhale, runner's lunge. Extend the crown of the head, a long torso long here. Shin vertical. Maybe you're on the fingertips. Want your blocks. Maybe you're on those. Lower that right knee down. Start to massage through those hips joints by moving back and forth. Stop in center. Take an inhale, rise. Anjaneyasana, neutral pelvis. Inhale up, exhale, cactus the arms, shift the hips forward, hands on block or hands rest on top of your thighs. Stretching through the hip flexors. Back toes can be tucked or untucked, your choice. Looking straight out in front of you, keeping the crown of the head nice elevated. Keeping the heart elevated. Continue to breathe, continue to relax. Slowly, on the next inhale, start to straighten that front leg. Bring that right heel onto the mat. Flex the right toes towards your face. This is a good use of the blocks here to keep the body nice and straight. Keep you tall. You can take any setting that works best for you. As you exhale, start to lead with your chin, lowering the chest towards the thighs. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Really working that back leg. Nice and gentle. Slowly start to lift the heart. Lower the sole of that right foot down. Heel toe, that right foot over towards the right. If you're using your block, place the block under the left hand and place the right block off to your side. Right hand on right thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the hips forward. Start to twist open to the right. You can add a quad stretch by bending that left knee and reaching back with the right hand for your left foot. You can come onto the knife edge of your right foot Make sure to keep that knee and ankle on that right foot in line. And open up deeper. Maybe drop the hips a little more. You can throttle and control the depth by how you place your hips. Keep that bottom hand active. We like to get lazy in that left shoulder, protect it by pushing it out and away, lifting and twisting. Slowly start to release that left leg. Don't let it slingshot. Bring the hands down, heel toe, back in line. Blocks can stay if you'd like for your next part. Tuck the left toes, extend the right leg straight, pyramid pose. Onto the ball of that left foot, extending your head long, exhaling and folding. Now your hands can be on your mat or your blocks, your choice. Yogi's choice here. Come high onto the balls of the left foot. Can you squeegee that right foot back? Keep it flexed. Lift it long. Bend the knee, open the hip. Lower that right foot down to meet the left. Coming to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. Relax the head and neck here, soften through the face and jaw. Remind yourself that this is a place of inner calmness and stillness that you can reaffirm while you're holding this position. Inhale, left leg up. Extend long. Exhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. Bend right knee to help you step that left foot between your hands. If you had the block, maybe you got a little extra space from that. Lower that right knee down. Take an inhale. Hands up. As you exhale, cactus the arms, drop the hips forward, hands onto the thigh, blocks, whatever you need, floor, mat. Your choice, your body, your practice. Modify, always use props as needed. People think props are a crutch, but I love my props. Don't get it twisted. I am not too proud to use a block. Not if it makes it more comfortable to do the things I want. I care more about my comfort than I do about everybody's judgment of whether or not I should or shouldn't be using a block. Start to straighten that left leg. Continuing to focus on the breath here. Flexing the left toes on that left heel. Hands on blocks, hands on floor. Heart up, straight. Taking it tall. Exhaling. Chin to shin here. That'll turn on the back side of the legs. All of that comes to life. Slowly start to bring that left foot down. Remember, 3 to 5 breaths here. Some of these I'm cutting a little short in the interest of time. You can always pause the video once you set up and get in position. Heel toe that left foot out to the side and take a longer stretch if you need. Left foot comes to the edge of the left mat. Heels drop forward as you come onto the knife edge of that left foot, opening to the left side. If you want to take the quad stretch, bend the right knee, left hand finds right foot. Right hand stays active through the palm all the way through the shoulder, opening you to the left side of the room. Slowly start to release that right foot as you sit those hips back in space. Bring that left block back onto the mat. Center that left foot, tuck those right toes, straighten that left leg, find yourself in a pyramid pose. If you need to step the back foot in, consider that your throttle to help stretch that left leg. If you're using the blocks, I want you to press down through the blocks, keep that active rounding core, suck that belly button into your squeeze and flex that right quad. And at the next exhale, start to slide that heel on back. Can you keep it straight? Can you lift that leg all the way up and back? Bend that left knee. Open the hip. Stretch through that hip flexor a little deeper. And slowly lower that left foot down to meet the right. Inhale high onto the balls of the feet. Press to the mat. Tip toe your way to the top of the mat. From here, step that right foot or lift that right leg up. As you exhale, bring that right foot to the outside of the left, crossing the legs behind you for a cross-legged forward fold. Turn your blocks onto their highest setting. Engage the core, take an inhale. Lift all the way up. Extending long, squeeze the thighs together to keep yourself stable in this cross-legged position. Exhale. Hand back to the block. Slowly start to let the head hang heavy. Stretch through that hamstring on the right side. Slowly start to bring that right foot back around so that it's back at its starting position. Let's work through that left foot. Inhale. Left foot rises and lifts. Step that left foot to the outside of that right. Twisting, crossing those legs, squeezing those thighs together. Inhale, core engages, lift up, rise up. Squeeze the thighs together, legs together, hands overhead, chin tucks into the chest. Take a half lift, straighten through the spine, pull the shoulder blades back, exhale, drop the head. Untwist the left toes. Walk hand over hand to the right, turning right. Step that right foot out nice and wide, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Keep your blocks with you on the high setting. Place the blocks about shoulder distance apart. From here, we're going to take a dragon pose, as it's called in yin. Wide-legged forward fold in yang practice. Heels in, toes out slightly. Straighten through the spine. Start to lower onto the forearms, onto the block. What we're trying to do is make a way to allow our head to rest. Lift through the hips, creating the inversion-like effect. For those that would like an inversion practice, but haven't built that strength, haven't done that work yet, this is a nice way to get some of those inversion-like benefits while relaxing into your forward fold. Like I said, 3 to 5 breaths or more. Just go through it until you feel stretched out on all sides. Slowly start to lift yourself up. Bring the hands back to the block. Bring that right foot in. You can walk block over block, hand over hand. Turn it back to the front of the mat. Allow your blocks to rest in front of you. Palms come down. Step that right foot back. followed by the left. Drop the hips back, open the knees wide, lower the knees down. Toes turn out to the right and left sides of the room respectively. Knees slide open, forearms come down. Take a frog pose. Hips drop back, that's your throttle. As your hips go back, you start to feel just how much you can take or you want to take. Pull the hips forward if you need to loosen. Relax here for as long as you can stand it. Really working those inner groin muscles, those adductor muscles, stretching through a part of our body we typically neglect, always. Rightfully so, I guess. But as we've learned, or will learn and practice, the things you ignore are the things you need. So make space, make time and opportunity to have them. Slowly start to let yourself come onto the belly. Straighten the legs behind you. Nice and easy, coming right back to where we started. This time, take the left hand, extend it out in front of you, bring your left ear onto your bicep, roll onto your left side. As you do, continue taking that left hand over towards the right side of the room. What you're doing is setting yourself up for a nice supine twist. Bend that right knee, let that right shoulder fall over. Kind of reversing how you get into your twist. Slowly from here, start to untwist, bringing that right leg up and over, stepping the right toes onto the mat. Pressing down through the right foot, lifting the hips up and adjusting yourself onto your back. This time, extend the right leg long, twist the left leg, opposite direction. Maybe your right hand grabs that left thigh, helps it down a little. Flex through that bottom leg, your right foot. Tuck your chin into your chest, extend out through the fingertips. Continue to breathe. Before rolling back onto your back, extending your left leg along and allowing yourself to integrate the work you've done from running and from yoga today. Relaxing, centering, closing the eyes, taking a much needed shavasana, corpse pose. Allow your body to melt, allow the weight of your bones to relax into the mat. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Find your place of zen. Stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you for practicing with me on the mat. The love and light in me sees, honors, and respects the love and light in all of you. Namaste.